right, y'all. We got a dope interview in the house. We got the homie SlendermanDaSlikk hanging out with us today. How you doing, bro?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Oh, another wonderful day in Roseland. You already know.
Sir.
We were right here. Yeah, bro. Freaking appreciate you coming in.
Appreciate you for having me.
So for everybody that doesn't know, because we've been doing music we haven't been doing music, but we've been doing music stuff, industry. You booked a few shows through myself on a couple tours that we had together. For the people that don't know, though, let them know. Because you do a lot of different stuff, bro.
Yes,
and
I do.
I almost when we started earlier, I called you Kel something.
Yeah, that was my old rap name when I first. Well, it wasn't the original rap name. My first rap name was Lil Dragon because I thought it was.
Woo, spitting that fire!
Exactly. They called me Lil Dragon because I spit flames, and also I was obsessed with like Bruce Lee at the time too. But then I was like, well, I need to come up with something clever. I want it to be my name, like my older brother Tyler. Shout out Jesus Christ. He told me, why not just Kel something? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you keep saying it has to be Kel something. Why not just actually make it Kel something? I'm like, oh, okay. And I was running with that for like a while.
Because when I met you, I thought it was like kill something.
That was that
everything. Because when you're on the mic, you're supposed to kill everything.
Yeah. So the double entendre that came way
kill
later.
Kill something.
Yeah. So I was doing conscious rap around that time too, and then when I started doing the screamo stuff. When I first started booking more shows with you, that's when I'm like, oh yeah, it's a play on word for kill something, dude. Just kill everything lyrically type stuff.
Pretty much, yeah.
But now, SlendermanDaSlikk, I'm doing like new metal now. Kill something still exists, but my main focus is making like heavy metal.
So does SlendermanDaSlikk do hip hop and metal?
Yes, like Limp Bizkit, Korn, Slipknot type stuff.
That's tight. That's tight. I've been able to. I did get to hear some of your stuff at a few shows that you did. You debuted some stuff, and it was pretty dope.
Yeah, the Rapping Forte show.
Got some people going in too. You can definitely tell because it's crazy. Because you can definitely tell the people that are like that dig it because they got their horns in the air. They're like, yeah,
pushing people. They're trying to get a pit started.
So it's dope because it's funny because I know we're on the West Coast, so a lot of things that start on the East Coast kind of like make its way over here a little bit slower because we like to start our own stuff. But I feel like, because it was like, because when you started too, you're like, oh, it's not really picking up, and now it's like picking up though. You're getting more traction,
which is nice.
I feel like it's not because it's from the West Coast, but I feel like, dude, the West Coast been popping like that. It's been popping, and we just haven't known it over here. And I don't want to like name drop a lame ass dude like 6ix9ine, but he has that his style, the yelling style.
Yeah, so like
it's dope though.
Funny thing about 6ix9ine, he was in a group called Scum Gang with one of my favorite like kind of just aggressive metal rappers, Zilla Kami.
Okay.
So they did their whole thing, and this was when like 6ix9ine was just doing like the 69 thing. But Zilla Kami had this rainbow grill and this Jeff Gordon like
so he pretty much bit off his homies. Freaking
Wow. Yeah, he was like, oh, I'm going to do the rainbow thing.
Wow.
But the fact that...
He's not just a rat, he's a biter.
Yeah, a biter, a rat. There's a lot of things, He
should have just gave the homie his credit, man.
That video he filmed, there's a lot of things that... I was like, people like this dude, and I don't know why. It's cool to snitch now. Like, it's cool to be a weirdo.
I'm not trying to get into a conversation about this guy. But, I mean, I was just using them because there's a genre out there for that.
Yeah, the demographic, like Suicide Boys, Ghostman.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's another one? Necro.
Even like some of the Juggalo homies and stuff like that, too. You know what I'm saying? Like
Twisted's always been about that. Axe Murder Boys.
Mm-hmm.
Insane Clown Posse has been about fusing metal, like they had Slash on Hocus Pocus and Chicken Hunting.
Yeah.
Like Insane Clown Posse has been holding it down, and I will admit I like Insane Clown Posse. I'm not a juggalo though, but Insane Clown Posse's got some good songs, and like a lot of it's corny, but
the Red Malenko album is probably still one of my favorites.
It's so good.
Like the game show.
Oh yeah, the netting game. I have to think about it.
Song, being like I can't even say it, but man, they had some classics. They definitely had some classics.
Yeah,
definitely had some classics.
The Eminem diss.
All right, so You were doing you started doing the screamo thing.
Yeah,
the hip-hop
and that's that. Yeah, I started mixing that right at the start of the Bud Brothers tour. We started in 2019. I think it was late 2019.
We did like 10 stops. Most of them were all dispensaries. Mm-hmm. Did a lot of dispensaries in that one, and weed conventions.
That one random warehouse in East Oakland. That was my favorite place, dude. That was my favorite.
I did not expect to walk in there, and they were just like, "Oh yeah, weed, mushrooms, pretty much anything you want."
The guys dressed up like Toad from Super Mario, just handing out mushroom chocolates. That was cool.
That was dope. And that night I got to debut my burner song for Stingy.
Oh yeah,
I made the beat for that song. I forgot. That's funny because that was like one of my first times, because I inherited that song. That song wasn't actually that's one of the only songs that I haven't done from scratch with the artist at my house. And so, one thing I don't like to do is do a fake song or just buy a verse from somebody that has nothing to do with what I'm doing for the project. But I inherited that song with Burner, and it was made by Stingy. And since I knew Louis Loke very well, me and Louis are really good friends. And he was on that. Yeah, Louis Loke's the man, bro.
Right there.
And so he was on that song. I got the blessing. I got him to holler at a couple people for me. It was funny because I guess it went to Burner, but it didn't get to Stingy, who sadly, he made the beat. And the producer, I don't know why the producer's always left in the dark. And as a producer myself, too, it's the same way. You're the last person to get credit. And I always have to tell people, I made that beat, right? And they're like, oh, really? I'm like, yes. And it was produced at my house, and I mixed it, and I engineered it, and everything else. So oh, really? It was I did more work on that than the artists who rapped their 20 minutes on the thing. I spent 20 hours on the thing, mixing, mastering, and making the beat and everything.
What do you guys think the back room is?
It's crazy. It's crazy. So shout out to all the producers out there that are overworked and under promoted. You know what I'm saying?
Underappreciated. Yeah, underappreciated. Producers that go to the wayside.
It's insane.
That's why I understand producer tags now. It's all over the beat. It's no, I'm gonna make sure you know who made this beat. Dude.
Half the time after you buy it, they don't even care. Same thing with so what I try to do too is the person that makes my graphics, at least tag them and be shout out to the homie.
Yeah.
Even I give him the money, whatever, if it's $50 or whatever, $25-$50. I still say thank you because without them, you are on your phone on PixArt, doing it yourself.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's something I've done, but something that there's people out there that do things great. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have people that we call to fix our cars or our houses because they professionally do it better than us. That's their thing. So it's that's why I go with other people too. But at the same time, it's man, you got to give the roses where roses are due. People, come on,
show that appreciation.
Yeah.
But
so you do shows all over Rosa.
Yes, I do. So I actually got one coming up this Friday to promote my EP, which is coming out on Halloween. But I'm doing a costume party type deal where you can win prizes. We got $100 off a tattoo session.
Oh, really?
At my homeboy's girlfriend's tattoo studio. So if y'all want to pull up.
So what if you just want a $100 tattoo? Is it a free tattoo? Or you have to spend another $100 to get the $100?
I don't know. She just said everybody gets people get $100 off when they win. Also, we're doing we're gonna be doing other prizes too. I can't say what they all are, but
So I want a $50 tattoo, so I want a $50 refund too.
Yeah, I want cash back. Can I do that?
He's so stingy. You're bro, it's hard in Santa Rosa.
Okay, but we got Deep Sea coming out for that one.
Yeah, that's the homie.
My little brother Control.
Yeah.
GT straight out of the 209.
Dope.
Flat Broken Busted.
Okay. Jeff Belletti in the house. I grew up with them. So me and Jeff were in our first punk band.
Really?
In 7th grade together. I was in 7th grade. He was in 8th grade. And they invited me to be the bassist for their band called Blind Hatred.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
The most awesome name ever. Blind Hatred, bro.
Super I'm mad I didn't think of that, dude.
We're blind, but we hate everybody.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's we don't see no color. It's just you suck just as much as he sucks.
Like
just as much.
That's
it, dude. That's it. Okay, so where's that one at?
Arlene Francis Center, 99 6th Street, right here in Santa
right downtown. That's right down the street.
Yeah.
Right down the street.
It's gonna be awesome. So
what day is that?
It's gonna be this Friday, October 25th.
Okay, nice.
So we're gonna have bunch of beers there. Probably gonna like order a couple pizzas, just, you know, like have there, but you have to be there for the show. You can't just get pizza and then leave. Yeah.
It's not a buffet, y'all.
Yeah, no, it's not. But, you know, I'm just trying to do a bunch of shows, doing like a mixture of metal and hip hop because that's what my music is. You know? And like I've been seeing a lot of like metal places, like metal like concerts and festivals do mix. Like I've seen Twisted at Warped Tour multiple times. They just did, what was it? Ice-T had a solo set outside of Body Count at Aftershock or something this year.
People don't understand. That's been going on for so
years,
long. And that's why. That's one of the reasons why people are like, oh, listen to this, no, listen to this, and I kind of like shun that away in my mind because that's not how music is. Like, music is supposed to bring people together no matter what. Like, I grew up on going to like family values tours. It was Korn, Metallica, Ice Cube, Mac 10, freaking
Eminem,
whole West Side Connection. You know what I'm saying? Limp Bizkit, Eminem, like bro, like. The dopest of the dope. Snoop Dogg was there with Metallica. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like, what is? I don't see nothing wrong with that.
I don't see nothing wrong with that either. Because
I think that was dope. And those were selling out like crazy back in the day.
And if you know hip hop history, like, not even just Walk This Way, you can count that. But you have the Beastie Boys got Kerry King from Slayer. No, just both guitar players from Slayer. Jeff Hanneman did Fight for Your Right. And Kerry King did No Sleep Till Brooklyn. Yeah. So like it's been like metal's embedded in hip hop.
Eddie Van Halen did Bad for Michael Jackson
and Thriller.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. So it's like little things that you know. And Slash played with Michael Jackson. He did a couple things for Michael Jackson too. Like it's you know people don't
Michael Jackson's last guitar player, what was her name? Orianthi is a metal player.
Dope.
She's a dope metal player, and it's like, see, like people don't understand.
I think fusing things together is dope. Not even just like fusing things in the same type of band, but like being able to appreciate one band and then listening to a different genre come up and appreciating that music too. It takes a lot, and it actually takes a character of person. I feel like a more rounded person to be able to say, I like that. I appreciate that music, and I go and see somebody at that kind of show. To me, it's just like I look at you as like a more rounded person in the music industry just because you know it. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean I don't know who Beethoven is or who I don't you know. Just because what people don't understand is when you're in the music industry, you're supposed to know all about the music. Yeah, just like if you're in the car industry, just because you like Ferraris doesn't mean you don't know how to work on every piece of a Honda or a Ford. Yeah, which is like you just have a preference.
Realistically easier to work on.
You just have a preference, bro. Yeah, for real. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And so so that's okay. So you have a song. You sent me a song.
I do.
So let's set up the song for me. So it's you made it here in Santa Rosa.
I wrote it here in Santa Rosa. I recorded it at my little brother's house in Sebastopol.
Okay, dope. So it's locally made. Locally sourced.
Locally sourced. Yeah, it's just like the wine.
Yes, I love that.
It's the
who makes the
second single. This guy named, I think it's like Nikor. It's super weird to pronounce. It's like Nxcre.
Damn, you new kids with
that. I know, and I'm like, how do you pronounce this? Like, no,
it's gotta be
next
or is there an E or an O?
But the song is called FSU.
Nice.
It's the second single.
It stands for something a little more derogatory that we can't say on the radio.
Yes.
Like Fresno State University.
Yes.
So who produced it? Who's on it?
Noka produced it. It is just me doing the vocals and the hook. I wish I made the beat, but my little brother Control from the Lost Boy Clip, shout out Control.
Nice.
He recorded it all. He put his special sauce and he took out the cuss words.
Nice.
Brace everybody. Now it is a new metal song, so yeah.
Is this one out?
This is out, on all platforms, Spotify, YouTube, Pandora. Nice. I guess you can put your music on Roblox now, is what I'm seeing through my distro. And I'm like, what, dude?
Really? It's going through distro?
Yeah, what I want to see is like, can I get my music on those weird little Fortnite shows I see videos of? Like, how do I do that?
If I hear Lanky Box use one of my freaking songs, bro, I'll go crazy.
Dude.
My daughter, like, it's so funny because she's on YouTube and, like, we'll watch whatever she watches on YouTube, then my stuff will come up next. And so it's like, she literally thinks I'm, like, on it with her. If somebody came up with a song or something that comes up with it,
Dude, man,
forever winning. Forever that day too. Forever winning.
Miss Rachel signs SlendermanDaSlikk, FSU.
That's it.
Like, oh man, my son would love that. It's like this
Happy Rainbow Friends featuring Product.
Yeah.
Happy Tree Friends, right?
Yeah. Oh gosh, dude.
Remember Happy Tree Friends?
Dude, they're coming back actually. Yeah, HBO Max is doing like this thing with them, man.
Those are crazy. So I seen them. They used to be like 10, 15-second little clips that were just gory, and
YouTube.
It turned into like a 6-minute thing.
And then they did like a whole show on G4 with it.
Yeah. I was like, what is this? It's supposed to be like 15 minutes of just like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, right?
Okay, so this song right here, FSU, SlendermanDaSlikk. This one's out everywhere, y'all. You need to check this one out. Turn it up, man. It's the Product. Ooh, yeah. Let's go. But yeah,
me.
I do.
Brand Fuller, most nights, we cried in his home. Very hot since we came out the womb. Surprised, he still wakes up at noon. Attempted suicide, the light of the moon. Nothing makes him happy unless he's dreaming to death. Fed up and poop. This now is the only cuss word.
This one's alright.
I cut it out.
Oh,
okay. The bull stop.
The bull stop. The bull stop's here.
No self-respect. Chasing chicks and then it's on to the next. Telling them lies just for the flex. It's my most radio-friendly song I have right now, and I'm like, oh, this is it? This is crazy. You're Ryan the whole time. He's like, I can hear this on the radio, dude. I'm like, the Fox don't exist anymore. I can't. I can't.
I miss the Fox so much.
Too,
they were really about like local music and stuff too. And like
they were,
cool, man.
They were like always promoting like.
Remember Sundays? Sundays the local. They played for like an hour. They played local music.
Yeah. And then like what on Saturdays they did Saturday Planetarium.
Yep. That was that. All the helmets.
Yeah. And then they turned it to the 7 o'clock Planetarium. Yeah, Ryan mixed this, mastered it. He gave it a special sauce. Like this guy, he's dope, man. He's savant. You can just throw him into whatever, and he's just like on it. You can have your song done for you that day. Like the fact his turnaround is like that. I'm like, oh man, dude, I'm gonna love working with you.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, all right. Okay. That was hard, bro.
Thank
that
you.
was hard.
Thank
That
you.
was
I
dope.
appreciate that.
That
Yeah.
was definitely dope. So yeah, like that one's out.
That one is out. Yeah, the EP, which is gonna have 2 other songs on it.
Okay.
One is already out. It's called Hangmen Tell No Tales, and then I got another one. I'll say who it's featuring. It's featuring the homie Deep Sea, straight out.
Okay,
right
Deep
out of
Sea.
Park, right
that
there.
is the homie right there, for sure.
Yeah, he's. We got a song together called Step Up.
You thinking about working on any videos for any of these ones?
Oh yeah, I want videos on all of them. Dude.
Nice.
It's like a little 4-track EP,
Nice.
man.
Yeah.
Like I want to start making more videos that aren't just me splicing together like cartoons or like animes. I mean that's cool.
Nice.
There's a niche
Yeah.
market for it.
These was like this one in general. Like if you did like a background thing, like you do your video, but then you have like somebody like running away from somebody in the forest or something, like leaving like a blood spot on the tree or something. Some crazy stuff like that, bro. You're gonna get so many views. Like, dude, it sounds like
do like 2 videos. Do like the PC one where it's just probably like some motocross stuff, or like I'll have like Jesse from Trial by Combat come and do some like skate stuff at Pioneer. We can do that. And then like the actual video, like the director's cut. Here's this, dude. Shout out Jesse Palmer from Trial by Combat. That man rips on guitar. We actually have some stuff coming out soon too. We're in a band together.
All right.
Yeah. We're still working on a name, working on everything, but we got a bunch of music written, so we just need to get up in the studio, get full band going. Got a lot of things working right now.
I know Jesse for a long time, man. I used to skate with him and Tony Trujillo back in the day before Tony got too big for the world.
Well, he's humbled now. He's living back in our.
He's always been cool.
Yeah.
Like one time we played at the Metal Barn down at Doug Meadow over there down on Cass, and it was dope because Tony showed up. And it was like when he just got done. I think he just did the
Skater of the Year.
Thrasher.
Yeah, that Skater of the Year 2002.
Dude, it was dope, bro. Because it was dope. It was like him coming home and he was kicking it with
Tony.
Tony.
Anytime Tony comes back, everyone's like TNT. Tony, what's up, brother?
The first guy to gap our fun box, bro. It was and then the first guy to kickflip our fun box, and then the first guy to tray flip our fun box.
The first person to when they made that stair set bigger, he was the first person to what was it? He big flipped it.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
he killed it.
Just backside 360 flip like nothing, dude. That's insane.
All right. So tell these people how because you've done shows many places. What are some places you've done shows?
I've done shows out in Nevada City, Oakland, Sebastopol. I've done one show in Arizona.
Nice.
That was with my old band, Northwest Clue. That was fun.
Nice.
All over Washington. Man, I'm like sitting here. I'm like, man. Where else
pick your brain.
Yeah.
Been more places than you thought too. I'm sure.
Yeah, because I'm mainly thinking as a rapper, but I'm like, oh no,
I do it all the time, man.
I'm like DJ and
I downplay myself, and then I think about the places I've been, and I'm like, oh damn.
Because a lot of people don't know you used to be in a death metal band, so you got to throw in those show dates.
Oh man,
as well.
those were back to back.
Yeah,
shows. It was crazy. There was a lot of playing on Tuesdays and Thursdays and stuff too.
Waking up in the van.
That was a whole nother time. That was crazy because we toured so much different than we tour nowadays. Back then we'd just be drunk and then fall asleep and then wake up and go to the next spot.
Wake up in a parking lot somewhere,
fall asleep at the skate park, wake up, go to the next spot, Grass Valley, skate for the day, hit the show at night, smash, get drunk and crash again.
See, now I'm like 30 and I was like, oh, I need a couple Excedrin,
I need a hotel room and a shower, bro.
I can't drink before this time.
I can't do it no more. It is not the same for me. I'm old. I need to. I can't be sleeping in cars. For one, probably don't be sleeping in no car. All right. If anything, bro, we putting down the Yukon. We putting a mattress in there.
Bro, we got the inflatable mattress. We're doing
back ain't the same anymore. So you got some stuff coming up. You got the one this Friday coming up. You working on anything besides the EP that you got? I know you got a lot of projects.
I've got the new metal EP coming out, and then I've got some stuff under Slenderman not SlendermanDaSlikk. Obviously, I've got that coming out. Some stuff as Kill Something coming out.
Okay, you're gonna bring it back out.
Bring it back, yeah. So when I just want to do normal rap music and not do this screaming as violent.
Nice.
That's Kill Something. I gotta maintain some sort of level there. I can't just release everything under the same moniker and then just have people be like, well, what kind of music does he make? Because it's just all over the place.
Oh my God, that's why I have my metal band, then I have my Grigio project, and I have Product, and half the people don't even know about Grigio, and if you know about Grigio, you barely even know about my other stuff, because it's I don't promote one thing on my other pages. Whatever page is, I just promote that.
Yeah, see, I remember when you started Grigio, I was like, who is this? Oh, it's Product. Oh, it's just Product on some Prince stuff, dude. Yeah.
It's kind of, but it's supposed to be more of a collab. I made it like a project. That way anybody can feel comfortable jumping on it.
Okay.
And so it's not just me. It's not my band. It's not like Stino band. It's like the Grigio project. Like Grigio, I know that's one of my nicknames, but at the same time, it means young and forever growing. Pinot Grigio it's young and vibrant.
Young grapes,
and so it's kind of like what it is, young, vibrant, and the project. Anyone can work on it. It's a project. It's always working.
The members might not be young and vibrant, but the music is.
Well, why I call it a project is some days you might see these people on a show, and then next show there might be different people. It's just a project. It's always working. You're always working on a project.
Like how Jimi Hendrix had his band of Gypsies, how it'd be like just him, and then he'd have like a different drummer and like a different bass player, like
different song. Whatever song I have has those people on it. Whatever I'm doing or feeling, or the people that I'm working with at the time.
Yeah, I like to make a metal song. We're gonna make a metal song, or we're gonna make a Euro dance track. Yeah. Like
pretty much that's what Grigio is more like laid back stuff. I do like reggae-ish, and then I do some house stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let me see. We got a couple more minutes. I would say about 3 more minutes. Is there anybody that you want to shout out or anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, I want to shout out my my family, obviously, my lovely fiance Karen, my beautiful son Garrett, my beautiful daughter Dahlia. I want to shout out all of Lost Boy Click, all the homies. You know what I mean? I want to shout out the homie Trey Jones and the homie